Dog the things me comfy, dog the things, you hear? Dog the things me comfy, dog the things, you hear me? Dog the things me comfy, dog the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Dog the things me comfy, dog the things, you hear me? Dog the things me comfy, dog the things, whoa. Dog the things me comfy, dog the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worry.
Let me start the things, the banner. Let's start the things. TV, it's your boy Fire Feelings back in the building. It's what? It's Wednesday. Yes, the 30th of March. Hope you guys have a fantastic morning, evening, midday, night, afternoon. Whenever you are watching this upload, definitely welcome back. Let's start the things TV, where you get the latest in what's going on in Guyana and in the diaspora. Y'all know though. Alright, see what's going on before we continue going forward. Remember, if it's your first time over here, really would appreciate if you give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and put your post notification bell on. Alright. We got a well-packed show for you guys today, so you guys do not want to miss out nothing. Y'all better stick around, or else y'all gonna sorry. Anyway, today on the news menu, we got government contemplate early and longer curfew hours, says Home Affairs Minister. Yes, we got that for you guys on the news menu. Also on the news menu, we got police arrest over 100 for various offense linked to fire, protesting, looting, and robberies. What the place the dark. Also, definitely today on the news menu, we got Nandall rejects opposition claims that PPP caused it countrywide mayhem. Yo, I tell you, though, it ain't easy today. Definitely we got this, and we got so much more for you guys, so you gotta stick around to the end of the content to get the full story like I tell you guys, okay? See what's going on. Now that we waste no time, let me jump into the news quick and fast.
You could give them your heart, and I'm gonna still say that's not enough. Jah alone knows that you got it tough. He restored my soul like Lazarus and told me to live right even when man and just. Yo, this is Alabama. Your Guyanese artist representing for Talk the Things TV, where we talk the things. Yo, big up Fire Feelings. And remember, comment, like, and follow. Alabama representing, you know. Boom!
Gonna definitely kick it off with police arresting over 100 for various offense linked to fire, protests, looting, and robbery, guys. Let's get this. And it says the Guyana Police Force yesterday said that the joint service have been able to normalize the situation in Guyana and various parts of the country following last evening fire protests and the numbers of cases of robberies and looting of stores. In a statement, the police said the joint service patrol will continue to maintain a strong presence in the region to ensure law and order. According to the police, over the past 24 hours, more than 100 persons have been arrested for various offenses, including robberies on the arm, and a total of 35 motorcycles which were used to perpetrate crimes were also seized. Charges will be laid against those in custody soon, as wanted bulletins have been posted for several others for inciting public terror. The situation in Guyana and the other parts of the country exploded last evening, with debris and tire being set on a numbers of road and case of robberies reported. The police said in two of the robbery incidents, two suspects were shot dead. One of them was known to law enforcement, having been arrested, provided previously on a robbery charge. In the city today, several businesses kept their doors closed, including the mall and major stores. Other business shut their stores early. Well, viewers and subscribers, as you hear there, I'm telling you what, a lot of persons got arrested, and this is from me to my brothers and sisters. Come on, guys, cease and desist from this. You guys are not making anything better, you're just making it worse. We all know we feel away for Adriana and her death, definitely the family also, but come on, guys, this is not the way to go. We know we gotta put we foot down at some time for certain things, because sometimes people don't listen to us, but at the end of the day, this is uncalled for. Especially you're robbing innocent people and all these things. This is uncalled for. Real talk. That make no sense. Anyway, as we continue with the news, government complementing early and longer curfew hours, say Home Affairs Minister. Well, this is what going on here now. And it says the national curfew from 12:30 a.m. to 5 a.m., which was gazetted this early morning, could even begin even earlier time, according to the Ministry of Home Affairs. Rupson Ben, he said there is a review taking place that could see the curfew starting as early as 10 p.m. He said a decision has not yet been made on the length of the curfew period. The curfew, it might start earlier tonight, and we will review how late or early in the morning it will go to. It can start as early as 10. We are reviewing the matter at the moment, Minister Ben said. The minister was out in the streets this morning along with some members of the joint service, assisting into the cleaning of some roadways that were blocked during the night fire protests. The current curfew order stated that there shall be no public meeting, gatherings and assemblies of persons, procession or marches in any public space during the hours of 12:30 a.m. and 5 a.m. I'm telling you, the order come following a hide and saw fires being set on major roadways in several parts of the country, and some businesses in Georgetown being looted, with robberies also being reported. Hey, Rupsin Benin playing. As we continue, we have been up all night monitoring the situation to try to see where we need to send help to support and bring some law and order. Now we are trying to go around the little areas, particularly in the city, to show presence and to try to encourage people to come back to some level of orderliness and lawful behavior, he said. There's no excuse for the behavior the president Infa Ali went while people were fairly upset at the situation which was unfolded. He met with the family. I believe some support was provided to the family. There was insurances not only to have a early autopsy, but at the request of the family, they agreed to bring in foreign doctors to do the autopsy and to make sure they get the forensic right. All of that was done. There was no excuse for the behavior which unfolded, particularly on social media. Those social media posts are still online, still up, and have been recorded. And as a result of some of those posts, more people will be arrested for creating public mischief, terror, he said. Ben said the violent and fiery protests, robberies, and looting of business were encouraged either for criminal behavior or political expediency or opportunism. He said it is important for Guyana to return to a state of normalcy where citizens, in particularly women and children, can feel safe. Once again, I'm telling y'all, please come out for the looting, robbing innocent people and all them things. Once the struminous y'all depon, bro. Here's struminous, this is how y'all really want we get justice. You can't get justice like that. I know at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta put your foot down with certain things, but you know what I mean? Y'all going at it wrong. Y'all is going at it wrong. Come on, desist from that, bro. Straight up. But leave your comments in the comment section, guys. Let me know what's your thoughts on that. Anyway, we continue with the news menu, and definitely we're gonna head over to Nandall rejects opposition claims that the PPP caused the countrywide mayhem. Who forget blame? Alright, let me go down the road with this now. And it says, Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, Nandall, has debunked claim by the political opposition that the People Progressive Party, PPP, is responsible for disrupted protest action on Monday night. During his live program on Tuesday evening, issuing the news, Nandall noted that the allegation made by the opposition leader, Aubrey Norton, is an old hackney argument used for decades by his party. This is what this gentleman is saying, that the People Progressive Party is using person that it is paying to destabilize the country against the PPP government, to burn the road, burn bridges, block roadways, so as to cause mayhem and confusion and pandemonium under the government of the PPP. So the PPP is causing protest action against itself. He highlighted the absurdity. As we continue, he said, Norton, in a video statement on Monday, claims the PPP using criminal elements and 10 days workers to infiltrate protests and create mayhem. The Attorney General on Tuesday evening questioned who the opposition is trying to persuade with such a highlight. Ridiculous narrative gives the approximately 15,000 10 days worker and their families will not be convinced, neither would the supporters of the government. That is the thoughtfulness of these opposition politicians, and they expect people to take them seriously, he commented. The protest action for justice for 11-year-old Guyana young were hijacked for criminal purpose with person taken to the streets to loot, destroy public and private properties, and cause mayhem. The violence started following the revelation by their international pathologist that Young died from drowning. The body of the child was discovered in the pool at the Doubleday Hotel located at Tushin East Bank, Essequibo, the day after she was reported missing from the establishment. They have used the occasion as a platform to commit some of the most disrespectful social acts and highly charged criminal conduct, and this did not come from the relatives of the deceased. This behavior largely implements from those who saw an opportunity to destroy, to burn, and to loot, to steal and rob. He noted, added that these is no justifications for those who saw an opportunity to perpetrate violence, and the Attorney General added that you can never get justice through injustice. He also condemned opposition members who supported the destruction. But he got a point when he said, no, you know what I mean? He got a damn good point when he said, you know what I mean? You can't get justice through injustice. It's straight. If you're protesting a proper manner about breaking into these people's business places, robbing people and looting it, come on. I'm not with that. I'm against that, although I want justice for Adriana. As we continue, Nandall noted that whilst the leader were in support of the family, they should also try to calm the storm. He added that the opposition members can be critical of the way the investigation into the child disappearance was handled, but they did not have to stand there and encourage the criminals' conduct. Over 100 persons have been arrested for various offenses in the relation to violence on Monday. On Tuesday, business across the country kept the doors shut. Absolutely, a curfew of 12:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. has been announced, though persons are being encouraged to get off the road by 10 p.m. The Minister of Home Affairs on Tuesday afternoon reported that's the national situation. Well, guys, as you heard it from the Attorney General, Mr. Nandall, letting you know, and definitely them in the opposition going back and forth to this, who's saying it's the PPP fault, PPP saying that it's not their fault, is the opposition fault. I don't know what's going on. All y'all need for us humble yourself. Focus. Because right now, none of y'all ain't holding a focus that is in government. You understand? Whether it's the opposition or the government in power right now, none of y'all ain't holding a focus. Because things are still in getting answered for. Up to now with the boss man there, with the son there, with the employees and the manager of this hotel. Why no picture? And this is something I want to know. You're seeing every minute wanted, this person wanted for what do riot and whoever wanted. But you ain't seeing wanted for the boss man. You ain't seeing wanted for his son. You ain't seeing wanted for the employees or nothing. We're really going on in Guyana. Oh, everybody else is seeing wanted bulletin for, but not these people them that we definitely, absolutely, positively know murder that little child. Because even if she drowned, it should die by drowning, should die by drowning in the hotel. Might not be in the pool, but was in the hotel. Should die in the hotel. So still everybody need to get whole accountable. Down to the commander. Need to get locked up. Ay, jaja. Anyway, viewers and subscribers, let me know what's your thoughts on this. This is crazy. Anyway, time for us to jump into some stuff quick and fast.
To the people out there and everyone watching, I thought when say yesterday was one of the hardest part for me, like I sit at the hospital and wait for the doctor results. Or they asked if I know to the doctor, then come over and tell me, yes, the doctor's wrong yet. And the doctor had a lot of water in his lungs, and I had to send it out to some way to get tested, and I don't know when it's coming back, and when it's coming back. When I hear that, I think yesterday, I could have lost my mind, like, by being honest, but the doctor didn't want me to do that. It's straight from the heart. Everybody who out there who said I love Adriana and want to be there for Adriana. Adriana won't like violence. I'm telling you all the truth from my heart. From my heart, Adriana don't like violence. Adriana is not a violence girl. So if you please love me that you stop the violence. You protest in a normal way, please.
Jah knows, Jah knows. First and foremost, what I want to say is that condolence again to you, my brother. And I know it really hurt your heart when they say that, oh, that's the cause of death, drowning. But we got to remember, not because the cause of death is drowning, that means the case is finished. We still got to know how she drowned, why she drowned, when she drowned, and where she drowned. Because I want viewers and subscribers listen me quick and fast. What I sit down and I said to myself is that when I really do my little checkup, remember the grandmother say that she came, Adriana came to her after and said she wanted to go into the pool. But in order to go into the pool, you have to purchase a bond. So she gave Adriana the money to go and buy the bond. She never bought the bond. Now I don't know if she bought the bond for the rest of the kids, but Adriana didn't have a bond. Now Adriana is 11, of course she could go and buy her own bond. Listen me carefully. Now it seems like upon going and get the bond, that is when these people them got a hold of Adriana. Now people are saying that why didn't they search the pool and search the pool? Where's the sense you're searching the pool when Adriana didn't even go into the pool? Because you got to remember, in order to go in the pool, you got to get a bond. And that is what Adriana didn't have. You see me? Alright, leave your comments and let me know if it makes sense with what I'm saying. Anyway, we move along. Let's start the thing TV. Now we got the doctor. Yeah. And this is now one of the doctors that did the autopsy. This is one of the doctors that was requested by the mother and father to be there, you know what I mean, in present to see what go down or what went down. Take a listen to what this man had to say, guys.
A lot of persons share the live. I need this to get out there. First of all, I think what we're doing there in Georgetown and around the country, I don't think it's warranted. I'm going to explain why. Y'all don't come for me so quick. Don't come for me so fast. Now, I had the opportunity to be present as a doctor, a local doctor, in the autopsy of Miss Adriana Young. Like I mentioned to you guys earlier, I was on point with everything about the time we were trying to start the autopsy. I was on point with the time it would have taken to have the process completed. I was on point with everything. Now, before the process started around 12:30 today, we had a meeting with the three doctors, Dr. Glenn, Dr. Collins, and Dr. Paul. Myself, attorney at law Darren Wade, Sir Brian, Amicia, Amika, the grandmother, the whole family. We had a meeting with the three forensic pathologists that the government provided for the family. Now, the moment I walked into that meeting, like I continued to share my views that before even going to the meeting, I knew, like many others, that this young lady was drowned, right? Somebody drowned her, or the cause of death was drowning. We knew this. The moment the pathologists, they were talking, I interrupted them. Again, the family members can attest to this. Mr. Wade can attest to this also. I said, listen, I need you guys to do two things for me. The first thing you're going to help us with, this is what I want you guys to do, to determine time of death. Now, because of the time, rigor mortis and all these things, they are actually got no value after so many days. I asked them if they can tell us time of death, not time of death in terms of the hour. If they can tell me if she died the afternoon, the night, or the following morning. I made that quite clear. The doctors informed me that based on the time, it's a bit impossible to determine that. So right away, I knew at that point in time that, it wouldn't have helped us a lot, because one of the things we really wanted to know, again, we don't want the hour, we wanted to know if this young lady died between 3:10 to midnight, between midnight to morning, from morning to whenever her body, day clean to whenever her body was found. That was one of the main purposes, right? Secondly, I asked them, I said to them, now, when we go in and we find water in her lungs, those are my exact words. When we go in and we find water in her lungs, I want you guys to be able to tell me or tell us if this water came from a tap pipe or if this water came from the pool. Will you guys be able to determine this for us? They responded also in a negative. So all the time, we of course, we know cause of death. Now their job was to determine the cause of death. Not determine, confirm the cause of death. They have done that. They have confirmed the cause of death. All right? Now, it's up to law enforcement. Now, guys, mention law enforcement now. I know you can get even more rage and anger because of what is happening. But the lawyer, Mr. Wade, already engaged the government to bring on board. I don't know if you guys were listening to his live on Gordon, to engage the FBI, Scotland Yard, whoever, to have an independent probe into the manner in which she died by drowning. If it was in a bathtub, if it was in the pool, whatever the case is. And that is where law enforcement comes in. That is the part I cannot talk about. So do not be running around telling people take money and so on. Ain't got no way in a million years anybody could pay me for that young lady's life. So y'all don't stop with the nonsense. I did my part and I did it honestly. So we going on the road and burning down and do not wait. Let this thing go. Let the process. Oh my God. Again, I am trying not to use the word law enforcement or the police. I'm trying not to use that word. Mr. Wade has already engaged the government about getting help from the FBI and Scotland Yard to have an independent probe into why it took. I gotta use it again. Law enforcement, so many hours to discover that young lady's body. All right, guys? So I'm humbly asking you guys, right? Stop the burning. Let us just let the process continue. We all knew before that this whole thing happened, we all knew what took place. Now, we have confirmation that it was water in the lung. But unfortunately, guys, we cannot determine, based on what the forensic specialists they have said to me, whether or not the water came from the pool. Reason being also, right? It can be because of osmosis. It can be because the lung generally have a bit of water inside. Can dilute the chlorine. This part, I'm being honest with you, I'm humble enough to let you guys know that that is out of my reach. I was trying to do the research to see where we can have the liquid. They have pieces of every part of the body being that was examined that will be processed meticulously. They keep using this word meticulously. I have never seen an autopsy. I don't like using autopsy. People get vexed when I use it. Necropsy. Got a reason why. But it's a long story since in Cuba, first year medicine. I have a preference over necropsy, although necropsy, according to modern definition, is doing it on animal. Is that they separate it. But you can't do autopsy. You can't examine your dead self. That's why I don't believe in. So that's why I keep using the word necropsy for the persons who keep talking nonsense about malapropism and so on. Anyhow, again, let Scotland Yard, the FBI, whoever, the family and their lawyer, with my opinion of also, basically engage to help us do this independent. We want nobody from Guyana. We understand that. They keep repeating it. I understand that. They don't want anybody from Guyana, nobody from the Guyana Police Force, nobody from the Guyana Defense Force, nobody from the Guyana Fire Service. No. They want somebody who is independent of influence. So guys, I'm humbly asking you. This is not for likes. This is because I want to be damaging the country every time we don't agree on something. Y'all can come for me, I don't mind. Right? Come for me, I don't mind. Like I said, we have the cause. Now we have to determine the manner in which she succumbed. We know that it was due to drowning. Now we got to know how she drowned. We got to wait for the toxicology report also. We already located the lab. We already did all of this. We're sending all of the bodily fluids to be thoroughly examined and tested on. Because we got to look and see if somebody injects you with some tranquilizer, there's a reason why you see no mark of violence. We got to. Don't let us be jumping to conclusions. All right? Don't let us be jumping to conclusions. They did everything. Like the family said, she was not raped. We didn't see any broken parts. Nothing of the sort. All right? The only thing that have me a bit baffled, and this is just my personal opinion, are the bruises, right? As you guys know, the discoloration on the forehead, on the arms, and also around the knee. That's the only thing that has me baffled about this whole process. But other than that, everything else went according to protocol, according to law. So guys, please tell your neighbor, son and daughter, let me come out the road and let me hope for the best. Let me work together to try to get to the bottom of this. Today, the whole thing nearly canceled because people, imagine you that doing, we have international specialists here and hearing gunshots. I never see doctors so afraid yet. We cannot be doing these things, guys. I'm begging you. I know, oh God, again, I'm ready for the heat. Y'all come for me. If I tell you, we're going to confirm the cause, that we look for the manner, we're going to go out the country and look for the manner, we're going to do that. Darren Wade said he engaged the president, he said he engaged the government. Let us see where that goes. Again, you guys don't have to worry. We do understand. We do understand that nobody has confidence right now in our law enforcement agency because there were so many gaps and so many delays. But let us just and if at the end of the day, the process shows that she just drowned naturally, guys, we got to hope that it never happens again, that it got to take you 24 hours or how many hours after, that was how many hours, 16, 17 hours after, before you take a missing child report serious. That is one of the objectives here also. All right? So please, guys, I understand the frustration. Please help us. We have a beautiful country. We have beautiful people. But there are some bad apples among us. And we can't let the bad apples make us look bad.
Well, viewers, and subscribing to make the man want to cry. All just hearing him emotionally, oh my God. Me by want to cry, but it's crazy, you know what I mean? Not because you don't get to hear what you want to hear, don't mean the man take pay and all this thing, because even if the same lie that he's speaking about when he was speaking upon Gordon Mosley interview, he mentioned it too, whereby Gordon Mosley mentioned about getting paid for something. You know what I mean? We do, and you can't vex at the end of the day, because right now how the thing's set, people taking a lot of pay. It happening. So I know you feel a way, sir, but it's just life. This is how it is right now. But viewers and subscribers, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what is your thoughts on this with what he just now said.
That friggin' child and drunk no fucking way. Cause number one, when the girl come to the hospital, when child body come to the hospital, the police had the forensic people doing work on the girl when the doctor in charge come in to swab the child to see if they touch her in any way sexually or whatever. And they tell the doctor in charge that they can't swap shift because they don't do it, that she can't do the work because they don't do it. When she come in the hospital this morning, all we was talking about the case. Everybody saying how they can't sleep because of what go on and since the story, they can't sleep, whatever. You know, she said that when they see the little child ain't not switch by she rectum, was relaxed and it was turned out, inside out. She's never seen that before. All them doctors who went there was stating that the child's skin had abrasions. Even the freaking Dr. Baby, there was surgery child body. They got a report all in the freaking records room stating that the child's skin had abrasions on it, bruising. Right? They never take the report from the hospital nor nothing. The police them carry that child away in the Ezekiel van, and nobody was able to go down with her, no doctor nor nobody. Now you're hearing some other scunt. Look, whatever they get, look for them.
Well, viewers and subscribers, I telling you this got to be a nurse from the hospital where all this thing was going down on. Jesus Christ, is whiz this y'all hear clearly what this female just now said? Now tell me if it's not skullduggery really going on, bro. How, what? Y'all hear clearly what this girl just now said? And they saying that they didn't see no marks of violence on her skin. This is what they come and tell the public. But all of these things is on statement, but nobody use. Guyana is a real cowboy fucking country. Excuse my cussing. I swear to God. But yeah, I'll leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts definitely on this. Anyway, this is the part we're gonna leave. I tell you, me heart can't take it no more. It's a pleasure being here with you guys. Like I said, if you watch all the show, please give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, put your post notification bell on. Road to 10K. This is what we're doing right now. Road to 10K viewers and subscribers. This way is getting latest and what's going on in Guyana and in the diaspora. Once again, for your feelings, it was a pleasure being here with you guys. Hope you guys had a fantastic time and do have an enjoyable Wednesday. Until next time, we out here, so. Okay, let's start the things TV. We out.